Hello, Leo. Happy holidays. Welcome. Messages for December 23rd through the 30th of December 2023. I'll never DM or solicit you. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I'm everywhere. Next week, I'm going to do a special New Year's reading for you guys, for your sign. This is going to be sort of about soul lessons and what do you need to hear and, messages kind of like for peace, hopefully to bring you peace. So what is something that, your soul has been working on that maybe was rather difficult, and some messages for peace. So I have surrender. I can release my need to control. So control is an illusion. We don't control anything. And I think a lot of the time when we worry is like an unnecessary, it's unavoidable, but it's like a negative emotion that produces only more negative. So it could be that you're worried about something. It could be that there's something that, you just are afraid that if you let go or you give it to God or the universe, that it won't work out in your favor, or you won't be able to have, the ending that you need or want to see. But you have the power of internal control, but very little over external control, and that's over people or situations. The majority of your external control is through the power, I will say, of influence and leading by example. And every soul has, their own unique path, and it's not your job to dictate it to anyone else but you. So there could be people in your life that, maybe they're refusing to give up smoking and they have cancer. There could be people in your life that, maybe what's wrong with them and they have an ailment and you're telling them what to do and what doctor to go to and they're not listening. People don't like to be told what to do, and unfortunately, some people do have to suffer through their own mistakes and suffer through their own hells to get it. And you may have the best intentions in mind, but it can't cause you grief. You can't care more than they do. So just try to know that giving advice or direction in a compassionate manner is good, and everybody needs that. Some people really do just want a listening ear. They don't want to move. They're either too lazy to do it or too fearful to do it. And that might drive you crazy. It drives me crazy too. But we don't possess the power to control anyone or anything. So holding on to that sometimes can disrupt your lessons. It can disrupt your peace. It can disrupt your relationships. The illusion that you have a control over another person that's false, or that they have control over you. That's false. Remember that, this is all a process. We're all learning. Earth is school. Our egos are all, shedding away, and that feels very vulnerable. And, if you envision like a hot air balloon being loaded up with all the things that you think you need to control and just like let it go, let it fly up and away, you might feel an immense weight lifted off of you. This is not your practice life. Decide. So there could be something that you need to decide on that is, kind of holding you up, but it's time to trust your intuition and, kind of follow your heart here. We're not always taught how to use our intuition, but I feel like if you give permission to connect on a deeper level with your soul's truth and, the core of your soul, you will find the answer. You already know the answer. You already know what to do. It's already there. You've already envisioned it. You've already pictured it. You already know that's the answer. Listen to it. Check back next week. Love and light.